Hello everybody, Mr. here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In today's video, we'll be searching for all of the Koroks across the Lanayru region. Starting off with this direction. Whee! So, if you're new to these Korok episodes, basically we're going to be doing a giant montage of every single Korok within this region, and that's going to be pretty fun. And what's also fun about these is all these videos are being recorded during a live stream. So on the card in the corner of the screen in the Let's Play version of this video, you'll get a link to the live stream version so you can see all the juicy details behind the scenes. The first Korok seed we'll be searching for is going to be located near a Delta Lake. Now, they probably wanted you to use that boat over there to sail to the next Korok, but I don't have a Korok leaf, so I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way. And leap of faith! Whee! It's a little hard to see because of the rain right now, but there are some statues over here that we can offer a sacrifice to. So we'll go over here, and there's an apple over there, which means that they'll probably want another apple. And thankfully, we have one left. The next one's going to be located near Rikoka Hills, which is just around the corner from the previous Korok that we collected. So we want to go down here, and there's going to be a shiny fairy light down here near some ruins. And it's shiny. It must be mine. Mine! Shiny! You found me! Mine! On the east end of Millennial Sandbar is going to be these three apple trees. So we'll be using the tried and true formula of using stasis to see which apples we'll need to destroy. So it looks like the only one that we can't get rid of is this one right here. So let's go collect the other ones. Hey, you found me! Bye-bye! The next one's going to be located around here in the Millennial Sandbar area. There should be some more fairy lights around here that we'll need to find. So hopefully we'll be able to find it eventually at some point. Maybe, sort of, kind of, perhaps. I literally just saw it a moment ago. Where'd it go? Hello? Fairy? Come on, wherever... Right, there it is. Come back here. Be my friend. Come back and be my friend. We'll make cupcakes together. Yay, we can make cupcakes. Except I won't share any with you. I will eat them all in front of you. The previous two Koroks that we found were located over there. So the next one we want to collect is going to be located underneath this rock. So we'll want to use stasis on it and smack it in the face. Whee! Bye, rock. That went really far. Wow. I always get surprised to see how far they go flying. And we found the next one, and luckily this one was underneath a rock, which means we get to drop it on its head. The wetland stable is going to be located right here, and our next treasure chest, Korok seed thingy, it's some kind of collectible. The next Korok is going to be located over here. There's going to be a vine right here, which we'll need to destroy. I mean, we don't technically need to destroy them, but... yeah! I must unleash my inner pyromaniac. No! Raisin, I'm sorry! I'm so sorry, Raisin! That is the price I must pay for being a pyromaniac. So I go over here, and there's going to be another rock right here. Seeing this adorable Korok surrounded by fire, it's making me think of that picture where it's all like, everything is fine, but everything is on fire. Aw, I couldn't steal your weapon. Oh well. So for this next one, there's going to be a circle of rocks somewhere around here, perhaps, I think. Oh, derp, it's right here. I couldn't see the rocks. They were blending into the ground a little bit because it's raining. Why is the rain always so inconvenient in this area? This isn't even the part of the game where the rain is supposed to be inconvenient. So we'll pick up this rock, and we're gonna drop it over here so it can join its friends, and they can have a cute little tea party. They didn't even invite me. I mean, I wouldn't have come anyway because I'm not a big fan of tea, but they didn't even invite me. Just for that, I'm gonna drop a rock on your head. I don't need an excuse to do that, but I'm gonna do it anyway. The wetland stable is over there, and this next Korok is one I've been looking forward to for a while. So, I was on top of the hill, and I could have just dropped down if I wanted to go over to the area, but I wanted to come over here because there's something very, very noteworthy about this area that I always look forward to whenever I play this game. So, we'll be going over here. There's some deer over there, but the pièce de résistance are these cute little bears. They're gonna be my friend. Ah, no, I did not mean to jump off the bear. Bear! 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 Come back here and be my friend! Bear! Bear! Bear, 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 bear! Come on. Don't you do, don't you do, don't you do, don't you do, die! There we go. But yes, we can actually ride a bear. Now, they're not very fast and things like that, and you can't turn them into a stable, but we can actually ride a bear. This is one of my favorite parts of the game. Now, unfortunately, we have to get off the bear so we can finish this next Korok, which is going to be unfortunate. Bye, bear. Between this and what happened during that Tomb Raider stream one time, bears seem to be kind of a running thing on these Gator streams. So we'll go to the next Korok, and I'm gonna leave this one alone, and you will not have a rock dropped on your head because you're next to a bear, and I like bears. Bears are adorable, even if they're, you know, kind of dangerous. Zora's domain is off over there. The wetland stable in the previous Koroks that we were looking for are that direction. And the next Korok that we'll be looking for is going to be located in this tree. There is one singular tree in this pathway. So that must mean that there's something hidden in it, because that's the law of this game. So we go over here. There's a balloon up here. You found me! The idea of a random tree in the middle of nowhere with a very random balloon on top of it, that's just really funny. It's hard to see in the rain, but the swamp is up. Choo-choo, go away! The swamp is over there, the wetland stable is that direction-ish, and Zora's domain is way over there. It's hard to see in the rain, but in this area there are going to be 2 sets of ruins with a bunch of rocks in them. Now, this is one that I just could not figure out for the longest time on my first playthrough of this game, but what you want to do is you want to use stasis to figure out the extra rock, because there's one extra rock in the northern ruin that the south one is missing. So, we're going to want to move this over here, and let's see what's a good spot. I think it's this one right here. We'll drop it right there. And that will solve the puzzle. Yeah. Hello, Zora's domain. You're probably going to be like half the reference points used in this video. So for this next one, I'm just going to pull up my notes. I mean, I'm just going to remember everything because my memory is flawless. And so for the next one, what we want to do is that there's going to be a magnetic rock thingy, and it's getting caught around the corner of that thing because it's being rude. Stupid rock thingy, how dare you obey physics? I mean, why would you do something like that? Why would you obey physics? That is not tolerated on this channel. We don't obey the laws of physics and gravity and whatever other scientific terminology you want to use. Anyway, yeah, drop it into the well, and you should be good to go. I saw something shiny. Where's a shiny? Shiny! Where are you? Ah, there you are. Shiny! Mine! Be my friend! I told the other one that we would make cupcakes together, and then I lied to his face, but that probably won't be the same to you. We will make cupcakes together, and it will be yummy! The ruins where we got the previous Korok is located right over there. Zora's domain is up there somewhere. And the next Korok that we'll be looking for is going to be located right here. So there's an acorn dangling from the tree. Let's shoot it. Hello, Lanayru Tower. How's it going? Did you do something different to your hair? Because it looks fabulous. The next Korok we'll be looking for is going to be located over here. There's going to be a circle of rocks right there. And the missing one is going to be located over here. I certainly didn't spend like 5 minutes or so trying to find this one. No. That is completely false. There may or may not be video evidence out there supporting otherwise or something like that. Cough, cough, cough. The path to Zora's domain is located over there. The tower is right there. And the next Korok we'll be looking for is going to be right here. There's a pedestal we can go to. So, we're going to want to run. Run, Link. Run like the wind. If you're having trouble with these kind of puzzles where you need to run across a certain distance, then one trick you can do is the tried and true speedrunning trick of mashing the run button and the whistle button. Now, this may cause the whistle sound effect to be repeated a couple times, and it is going to involve a lot of button mashing. But it's a good strategy for racing across this area. It's a good strategy for speedrunning in general. But I highly recommend this if you're having trouble running towards these rings within the time limit. Hey, you found me! Bye-bye! Pony, you came back! So, the next one will be located over here. Raisin. Oh, I'm sorry. The 2-centimeter gap is way too big for you. I am so sorry about that. It's kind of amusing trying to climb a mountain with a horse in this game. Because it seems like they always get caught on the silliest things in the world. But that's not important now. The important thing right now is we want to go over here because there's going to be something super shiny in the water. Or there's a circle of lily pads. I read my notes wrong. So, circle of lily pads over here. Let's go inside and whee! Take 5003. Giant tree. Guy next to it sells shields and stuff like that. And what you want to do is you want to go on top of the tree stump, and then you want to go down here, and then you want to shield surf, go as fast as humanly possible, and just go, go, go. Make sure the shield you're using is not breaking, because if it does, then you pretty much have no chance of getting this stupid Korok. Luckily, the guy next to it will sell you some shields, so you can always buy some from him. And now we can finally get the stupid Korok. For those of you watching the Let's Play version of this, I have a bit of a story. Stupid past Lady Garrett to you wrote the notes for that Korok wrong, saying that the tree stump was north of this area when it's actually south. Also, there's another Korok right here in the sparkling water in the river. Yay! The next one we'll be looking for, the best place to start is by jumping off the Lanayru Tower. And the next Korok we'll be looking for is going to be located near that tree on top of this mountain.
So we want to go over there. It's going to be fancy. And now we have to climb up stuff. And people are calling me in the middle of videos. I don't recognize that number, so go away. Alright, so we'll go over here. And now we have to climb the mountain. Oh no, this is scary. This is the most troubling thing Link has ever encountered. What? Linos? No. That's no thing compared to climbing a tree. Alright, so, yeah, climb on top of the tree, and then there'll be a sparkly leaf thingy up here.
Haha, you found me! Bye-bye! We can see the Lanayru Tower off in the distance over there. And what we want to do next is that there's going to be a block puzzle over here. The easiest way you can get across this area is to start off at Dagakeek's Shrine. because when you do that, you'll be able to swim pretty close to where this mountain is and be able to walk around. And that's pretty fun. Hello, Lanayru Tower. How are you doing? You won't even talk to me. Well, fine. I lived a full life. That's been safe. So the next Korok we'll be collecting is going to be located right here under this rock. Hey, you found me! Bye-bye! I'm going to drop this rock on your head! The river leading to Zora's domain is right there. We can see the tower over there. So the next one we want to collect is going to be located over here. And there's going to be another one of those puzzles where we're going to have a ball and chain. So let's lift that into the air and drop it into the well. Unfortunately, there's no rocks near here for me to drop on your head. How rude. Man, this view is just incredible. Oh, this area is just so pretty. I say, Breath of the Wild has the best sunsets ever. Like, there's nothing that can beat this. It's just so beautiful.
Alright, so the next Korok we're going to be looking for is located somewhere around here. I'm just going to take a moment to look for it. Basically what we're looking for right now is that we're looking for a circle of rocks, because it's going to be one of those kind of things. I think it might be around here somewhere. Yep, there it is. Okay, so, yeah, circle of rocks, so we can take care of that. If you need help with this, then you can use the tried and true formula of using Cryonis to give yourself a little bit of extra room to throw it. Or not. I see how it is, game. Make a liar out of me, will you?
Why is this not working? Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. That wasn't too difficult. I'm just bad at this game. One thing I really like is that all the Koroks, a detail that I really like about them is that they look like they're made out of different types of wood. Like, they're not all made out of the same type of tree or anything like that. Like, the trees that we see in this part of the forest, they look like they're more redwood than the other ones that we've seen. And so the design of the Korok matches that as well. It's a really nice touch. The Lanayru Tower is located over there. We can see Death Mountain over there, as well as the dam surrounding Zora's domain. So now we go over this way. Because somewhere around this river, there's going to be a balloon. Balloons are not allowed to exist in this area. It must be destroyed. Die. If I could aim properly. Yay! You found me! When I find a rock in this area, I'll make sure to throw it down there. You haven't seen the last of me! So it's really hard to find a good reference point right now because it's raining, but that giant blue thingy over there is a Lanayru Tower. You can also see on the corner of the screen that we're next to a giant mysterious blue thingy that I won't spoil in case you haven't seen those videos yet. So next thing you want to do is there's going to be a puzzle like this. Where do I want that to be located at? Where do I want that? Ah, I see now. Okay, we want it up here. Yay, I figured it out instantaneously without having to think about it. So I've been trying to make it so that it'll stop raining for a bit, but it just won't stop. So, whatever. It's a little hard to find a good reference point, but up there on top of that mountain, that's Ploymus Mountain. That's important if you're trying to get into the story things and stuff like that. But anyway, we go over here and there's some sparkly leaves of sparkliness and they're shiny and I'm going to destroy this Korok. Yeah, you're too adorable to kill. Hello, Mount Lanayru. It's been a little while since we've seen you. Unless, of course, you're watching this before you're watching the How to Know Korok episode. In which case, it's a mysterious mountain. It's the first time we've ever seen such a thing. I do find it a little weird that They have a mountain named Mount Lanayru, but it's not part of the Lanayru region, even though it's right next to it. I never understood that. That's just kind of weird. But anyway, for the next Korok we'll be collecting, we'll be going over here and dropping this rock in the middle of the circle of rocks. And you know what? This one is right next to a rock. Continuing the trend of the Hot to Know Korok video, we're going to be using the Mount Lanayru mountain area as a reference point for these next couple Koroks. So this next one's going to be located right here, under a pile of leaves. And if we had a Korok leaf, we could use that to blow away the leaves, but we don't. Which means I can unleash my inner pyromaniac. The fire's starting. Fire! Burn! Burn! And this combines like my two favorite things in the game. We get to burn stuff, and we get to drop a Korok on the rock. I said that backwards, but I don't care. Over here near Lanayru Bay, Mount Lanayru is right there. And the next Korok we'll be looking for is over here. And also the previous Korok that we found is just a little over those cliffs right there, so that's a good reference point if you need that as well. As if you're not getting enough reference points from the Mount Lanayru and the map on the corner of the screen and all that good stuff. These Koroks are so adorable. I really want to get a plushie of these things. They're just so cute. Over there is Mount Lanayru, and this is the Lanayru Bay area, the same place we got the previous couple of Koroks. And you may notice that the audio and the sound quality for this audio and sound are the same thing. You may notice that the audio and video quality are a little bit different compared to the rest of the Koroks, and that's because when we were streaming the Koroks of the Lanayru region, I missed one. So isn't that fun? Thankfully, it's not that much effort to go back and re-record the footage so that I can get this Korok. But I kind of feel a little embarrassed that I missed one, considering the fact that my track record so far has been pretty decent about that. And I really hope this doesn't become a common occurrence. But anyway, the Korok itself, what you want to do is you want to go across this tunnel area, and you'll be able to follow the trail of flowers until you eventually reach this area. You found me! Bye-bye! The last Korok that we collected is over there, so the next one we'll be collecting is going to be located right here. And this one's going to be located underneath the rock, which means we get to smack it in the face with it! Or the Octorok can do that for me. That works too. Mount Lanayru can be seen right there. It's a little obscured by the rain, but what's not obscured by the rain are these sparkly leaves. Come back here, come back here, come back here, come back here, sparkly leaves. Come back here and face me like a man. So in the middle of these rock formations with the windy currents and things like that, there is a shrine quest in this area. Mount Lanayru is over there. This area is south of whatever this place is. So there's going to be another circle of rocks we could take care of. So let's throw it down there. This may take a couple attempts, but eventually with enough perseverance, we'll be able to take over the world. Yay! That's the power of perseverance. That's a big word. The previous Korok that we were searching for is located over there. And over this way, there's going to be a metallic plate thingy. But because it's rude, it won't let us use magnesis on it. So we'll need to use stasis as soon as I push the right button. That might be a good idea. So we can smack it around with the sledgehammer and send it flying. It's flying, it's flying, it's flying high in the sky. I may or may not have been binge watching SpongeBob lately. Great, cool, awesome. There's a Lionel over there. Never mind, we're getting out of here. I don't care. I don't care about it being clearly visible or anything like that. We are getting away from that line now. There's an island over here that we can go take care of stuff and things like that. For this next one, there's going to be a trail of flowers we can follow around. So, let's follow them around. These puzzles are pretty fun and all, but they are also kind of a pain because, as I've mentioned before, the way that I wrote my notes for this series, I didn't write where you start following the trail. I wrote where they lead to. Probably wasn't the best thing in hindsight, but hopefully at some point we'll be able to get this stupid flower. Yeah, you found me! And continuing off from where the previous Korok was located at, the next one's going to be located over here. There's going to be a circle of rocks, and the lone rock is going to be located over here. As per usual, if you're having a hard time finding where that last rock is, you can always use stasis to find it. So that's pretty nice indeed. We'll place that right there, and the Korok will miraculously appear. And because it's tradition, yeah, we'll throw the rock at the Korok's face! Ah! I found a flower! Come here, flower! Come here, flower! Where are you? Where'd the flower go? There it is. So this right here, we're searching for the next flower, and it's gonna be fun. We'll go down here. And I believe this is the last one. Hey, you found me! Over there is Lanayru Bay. The Mount Lanayru is over there, and the islands that we just got the previous Koroks are beyond that cliff over there. So this next point we'll be going to, we want to go over here. There's going to be a tunnel around this area. And there's going to be a lone balloon which we can destroy. As we've established earlier, balloons are not allowed to exist in Hyrule. This is the same rock formation that we saw earlier. There's a shrine quest in this area as well. And Mount Lanayru is just over there. It feels like we're recording the How to Know video all over again using Mount Lanayru for every other reference point. So, we'll move this block over here. And it looks like the piece that's missing is right here. So we'll go that, and the Korok will appear. I still want a plushie of these things. The Koroks are so adorable in this game. I know I've said that plenty of times already in the stream, but they're just so cute. The previous Korok that we got was just down there. And over here, it's not just a boulder, it's a rock. A rock! And it's an explosive rock. And there's a Korok. And we have a rock, and you know what we must do? We must fight the temptation. We must break this addiction. Go away, rock! I'm sorry, Korok. Can you find in your heart to forgive me? You won't even talk to me. Mount Lanayru is going to be located over there, and we can see Lanayru Bay down there. For the next Korok we'll be collecting, it's going to be underneath this boulder, and we can blow that up. And as per usual, the Korok is going to be hiding underneath a rock. You found me! The East Reservoir Lake is going to be located over there, and over in this area in a place called Tall Peak, which I greatly appreciate the name of this place. We go over here, and it's going to be another one of these block puzzles. So, the one that appears to be missing is going to be this one. So we're going to stack that one on top of this one. And doing that will give us our sweet, sweet reward. There's a Bumble over there. And Mount Lanayru is over there. So we go over this way. And just like all the other Bumble boulders we've been blowing up, there's gonna be another rock. Surprise, surprise, there's a Korok under the rock. We're near the top of Ploymus Mountain. The Lionel Jerk is over there, and we see the East Reservoir Lake over there. So the next Korok we'll be searching for is going to be another one of those things where we're going to be following the Trail of Flowers. Which might be helpful if I could... Oh, there it is. It was kind of blending into the ground right there, so I couldn't quite see it for a moment, but now I can. So we'll continue following it around. The next one's going to be up there. And the final one is going to be up here on the top of the mountain. Who could have seen that coming? You'll never see it coming. I've been playing a lot of Persona lately, so I've had the music of Persona 4 and 3 on my mind a lot lately. And for this next Korok, where's a boulder that starts off this one? Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought it was a boulder that we had to roll around into that hole, but it's a metallic one, so probably should have started my search with that one. There is a waterfall right here, and I'm really tempted to go swim down it, but that's not what we're doing right now. We're looking for Korok seeds. I'll take care of that in a moment. I don't need to, but it's just really fun. This whole game is fun. So we're over here, and now we can lift off the metallic boulder and drop it into the thingy. Yay, we got a hole-in-one! That's how you play golf, right? 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 The next batch of Koroks we'll be collecting are all going to be located across these islands off the eastern coast of the Lanayru and Akala regions. And the next one we'll be taking care of is going to be located on this corner of the most southern island. So we'll be going over this way, and we can see that there's a boulder down there. I know I've said this plenty of times already, but whenever I see these boulders and things like that, I think of Avatar: The Last Airbender, where that one character was all like, "The boulder is conflicted." You found me! And this is the second Korok where we'll be starting off in the same spot. That probably won't be a trend going forward, though. So the next Korok we'll be searching for is going to be located within the circle of lily pads. And you know what that means. Whee! The background is so pretty! This is such a pretty game! Over there was the island that we were at a moment ago, and the next Korok is going to be located over here on Ankle Island. So let's go over here and pick up the rock. And the next one's not too far away. Man, it's going to be so much... It's going to be so great editing these Koroks in particular because they're all so close together. It's not going to take a whole lot of time. Of course, now that I say that, editing this is going to take like 5 months, and I'm going to be an old man by the time it comes out. Because that's usually how it works. Oh boy, this place. It's a fun story. Throughout the entire development cycle of us knowing about Zelda U to the game being released, my biggest fear was that they were going to announce that Tingle was going to be like some kind of companion character in this game. Thankfully, Tingle does not appear in this game at all, but this island is named Tingle Island, so they got away with it. I can't really complain too much, but I'm gonna complain anyway because Tingle is my least favorite Zelda character of all time. But anyway, we go over here, and we get another Korok. And this Korok is my mortal nemesis because you're on Tingle Island! Die! Hello Lionel, how's it going? Please don't notice me because you're kind of scary. So, north of the mountain where we find the Lionel, if you want another point of reference, then we got Death Mountain over there. We've got the swirly islands of swirliness over there, and the Akala Research Lab can be seen way off in the distance. But what we're looking for right now is this. It's a bombable wall of explosiveness. And boom! Haha! And the one rock that remains has a Korok underneath. How dare this rock not blow up as well? Die! Shiny leaves! Total Lake is right there. And Zora's Domain is way off over there. But shiny! Shiny! Where'd the shiny go? Shiny! Mine! Shiny! Alright, so the next Korok that we're going to be looking for should be around here somewhere. We can see Death Mountain off in the distance over there. And at the top of this mountain is another Korok. Hello, Zora's Domain. You have a giant fishy statue. Yeah. Alright, so these next couple Koroks are going to be located across the giant fish statue on Zora's Domain. So we'll be going over this way. And the very first one we'll be taking care of is going to be located on the sprout on the fish's head. There are going to be some sparkling leaves. I kind of wish that this one, they could see the sparkling leaves just a little bit higher, but like a little bit further away. But unfortunately, they don't really spawn until you're really close to them. But yeah, so it's like one minor little nitpick. And I gotta climb all the way back up the waterfall to reach the next one because I don't have enough stamina to climb up there. Ain't that fun? Climbing all the way back to the top of the waterfall so that we can reach the next one. The next Korok is going to be located at the very top of the Zora's Domain fish statue thingy. So I don't want to go too far down. I just want to make sure they're on the right spot. Yep, there it is. Yay! I love this one because it's always so satisfying collecting one at such a high spot because you can just see the environment around you and really appreciate this world. Like this shot right here is just absolutely gorgeous. There's a treasure chest over here that we never opened. How did I never get this? This is so good! We are now at the Est Reservoir Lake. We can see Zora's Domain over there, and the waterfall that we take to get to Pumice Mountain is up there. So the next Korok that we'll be searching for is going to be located over here. And we have a block puzzle to take care of, and that's going to be fancy. So just like the other ones, we need to have these block formations match, and then we'll get our sweet, sweet wood. The last Korok that we were looking for is down there, somewhere-ish, probably. And the next one we'll be collecting is under a rock. Hey, I can see my house from here! And I can also see a rock. You know what? I would drop the rock on this guy's head, but he looks like he's enjoying the view, so let's throw the rock over the ledge. Whee! Oh, we didn't get to see a splash. Curse you, camera angles. Curse you! Hi, I can still see my house from here. And let's pick up the next rock. I am way too impatient to do the math on this, but I really want to know what the ratio is between how many Koroks you find underneath rocks, how many you find in the circle of lily pads, and all that good stuff. I'm really curious about what the math of that looks like. Again, way too impatient for that, but maybe someday I'll do that. And the next one we'll be collecting is in the sparkling leaves of sparkliness. And that sunset is so pretty! Have I mentioned this is a pretty game yet? Ludo's Crossing is right there, reflecting the sunset as beautifully as possible. And the next one we'll be collecting is going to be located on the island way down here. Last one safe. And it's going to be a circle of rocks, so let's go use the super amazing powers of stasis to find the last one. And we'll be going over here. That is a treasure chest, that's not a rock, but we might as well pick this up now because I've already seen it. It's going to drive me crazy if I don't collect this. Let's activate that, and ice arrows, oh yeah. So let's go look for that rock. It is up here, I should have figured. We'll go over here, pick that up, and drop it down here. Oh, yeah. You found me! Bye-bye! And the final Korok in the Lanayru region is going to be located over here. So around here is Radis Pondo, where we fought that one Hinox at some point, unless you haven't watched that video the time that you're watching this Korok episode, in which case spoilers, but yeah, there's a Hinox over here somewhere. The final Korok we'll be looking for is going to be located over here with the trail of flowers we'll have to find, and it was kind of a fun adventure trying to find this stupid flower. So that's all I'm going to say on that subject matter. Where did that next flower go? It's down here.
This is really nerve-wracking to do in the rain. Where is it now? Where is it now? Ah, no! No! Why do we have to do a climbing one in the rain? Why do we have to do a climbing one in the rain? Whew. Okay, it looks like the rain is going away now. Kind of. Oh boy, now it's over there. This is nerve-wracking. Okay, let's head up here. And be careful in doing stuff and things. Calm down, I'm cooking. Whew, we can do this. Thankfully the rain is gone. I wish there's a way you can drop just a little bit and then grab on the ledge again like you can in Tomb Raider. But unfortunately, that's not the case. And people watching Let's Play versions of this video are probably watching a sped up version of the footage, so my voice sounds like a chipmunk. If you like this video, hope you had a nice day. That's gonna sound really obnoxious for people watching this stream. I apologize for that.
So let's go over here and collect the final Korok of the Lanayru region. What the? How did I get down here? I guess I fell off during the cutscene, but okay. So, now we're taking care of all that. Where is... It's over there. Now we're taking care of all that, we're in this video off here. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And until next time, Lady Gear to you. Oh yeah. Oh my god, I just noticed. My microphone has a dent in it now. I've dropped this so many— SHINY!